Hello. Oh, dear God. Hello. It's me. I'm back. I'm back for a weekend stream to get your week started off as good as it can be. I think Lynn says something like up and awake and not crying. It's something that it's similar to that. Also, the horrors persist, but so do we. So cheers to you all. I'm drinking a root beer. Tonight we are going to, I don't know if we're going to uncover all the truth, but I am going to turn my lights on. We are going to uncover maybe part of the truth of Make Wellness's promises. Is it really a path to financial freedom or something else? Maybe science fluffery. We don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to break down the presentation by Isaac Prince, Matt Lowe, and Scotty Hobbs on Make Wellness's peptide products and business schmopportunity. It's opportunity, but anyways, we examine the claims made by them about their bioactive precision peptides and the potential for financial success through their MLM model. By financial success, we mean I don't know, 99% of people don't make any money, lose money, or go into debt in multi-level marketing, but we'll see if it changes. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun. There is a PowerPoint presentation, but the reason I thought this was interesting is because Matt Lowe, natural bodybuilder extraordinaire. I don't know. I've never heard of him. Scotty Hobbs is going to be talking. Justin Prince's son, Isaac Prince, is going to be talking first. I'm looking over here because I'm looking at the video. Hero! I will say howdy. I will say hello to everybody in the chat in one moment. The one thing I do want to say, if you can't stay, we are going to be talking about the false dichotomy presented in this video, the bandwagon fallacies, the hasty generalizations, the false cause, and the appeal to authority that happens. I'm going to try to do a better job of, we do have our logical fallacy slides, but we're going to try to do a better job. By we, I mean me. I'm going to try to do a better job of talking about them as they come up. So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. And we have our chief science advisor, Amy's here. And I'm going to put our little, there we go. And we're going to get our floof cam going. If you don't know what a floof cam is, welcome to the best side of the internet. I'm just kidding. I mean, I like this. I do like this side of the internet. Hello, Ashley. I am so happy to see y'all who are here. Let me turn this off really fast because I need to fix it. I'm DC. I'm an MLM dropout. I've been kind of doing things. This is so random. I'm trying to think of a new intro, and I'm just like, I just want to talk about MLMs. I just want to talk about this, like the snarky stuff. I want to debunk, destructive influence. I don't want to introduce myself, but I'm DC. I'm an MLM dropout. I was in Mary Kay Cosmetics and Young Living essential oils. I am probably more susceptible to health and wellness multi-level marketing claims because of where I am in my health journey right now. And I'm happy to, I don't know, find this, debunk it with the help of the live chat, and then hopefully somebody else doesn't fall or get stuck in a commercial cult where they wouldn't want to be. So I'm like holding it because I'm like, I want to take a drink, but I don't want to put it on the desk because I don't want to spill it, but I do have my lid on, so we're good. I will put the floof cam link. Nightbot should be working. Floofs do make the internet a little bit less horrible. Correct. How are y'all? Good to see some of y'all. I hope you either had a good holiday or you survived the holidays. DC here and reporting for Rage Knitting. I think Michelle, we are submitting you for our chief knitting officer. Our chief knitting advisor. I'm here for it. I hope all of your knitting projects survived the stream. I will be crocheting. That's how I'm going to be managing well, I'm going to try to crochet. We'll see what happens. Sometimes it's hard for me to do the live stream and then do the the comment reading and the videos. We did resize it because Scotty forgot to resize it for YouTube. So we also took out all of the pauses. There was like 500 pauses. We did this earlier on a members only stream. We took out kind of, which there was 20 of those. We took out over 100 likes. We're here for it. Hopefully it's not going to be awful. I mean, it's going to be awful, but we shortened it significantly. Oh my God, I love Frost Buddy. I love that. I love that. Frost Buddy's awesome. I just have I do like the Stanley brand, and I know I'm not those people who are like, I liked it before it was popular. I like the story. I like how it came back with the colors. I like the marketing side. I don't love the whatever's happening with people, trampling others to get Stanleys, but here we are. Survive your shopping trip, Megan. Hope it goes well. I love when I join the stream right at the point of talk of rage knitting. Pickle knits. We're just here to serve, honestly. Oh, we have Miss Rachel on, and my corgi Lily is yelling at me. My teething puppy is chewing on my hand, and my baby Snark is in my arms trying to eat my wrist. I'm a chew toy. I'm sending you all of the the good vibes, and oh no, my stream is being shit. I may be buffering. We have bad weather here. Also, my father is okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh my God, I love that, Melissa. Hi, Shadow. Hello. Nom nom. Yes, nom nom status for sure for Ashley. Oh, MRI on Thursday, Sarah. I'm so sorry. I hope that you get good info to that either things are not as bad as expected, or that you have information to help you heal faster. I'm sorry that happened. Hi, Dither. Who was the first comment? Kristen? Honeycut wins first comment of the night. I love that. Marianne, hello. Rachel, hello. If you're in the replay crew and you're like, what are we doing? This is a live stream. It's awesome because of the live chat. If you want to sneak out of lurkdom and come watch a live stream, you're more than welcome to. You can also skip ahead in the future and get to the reaction part. Nothing's buffering. Yes. A YouTube on the back end's like, we're about to throw a fit. And I'm like, oh my God. Playing Mass Effect, let's go. MRIs are the worst for me. And Amy said, MRIs are the worst, though thought I was getting my head scanned, so I don't know how, though I was getting my head scanned, so I don't know how bad it is for other parts. I don't react well to the contrast. Callie! Hero! Tell X Callie owes us a stream. Okay, I'll tell him. Oh, let's go, Danae. That's awesome. All right, here we go. We're gonna slide over here. We're gonna take the floof cam off. Oh, we might need to just turn the floof cam off temporarily because Matt is gonna be talking. Do I want to be in the Zoom call? Kinda. Okay, I'll just be down here. We can rage about. Let me just make myself square. Or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Help. Square? Oh, hello? Is this a square? I guess it is. Let's go. Maybe. Here we go. All right, sorry. I thought I was ready, but it wasn't. Make Wellness is a health and wellness supplement company. They do bioactive precision peptides. We talked a little bit about it at the very beginning of the stream. Justin Prince is, in my opinion, a chicken nugget. If you don't know what chicken nugget means, you will understand the context as we use it in the stream. He was in Modere for the longest time. He was kind of the face of Modere, in my opinion. Maybe people would disagree with me. He was a huge leader. He got terminated. I think he got terminated because he was in sneaky association with Make Wellness. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. But you're going to hear Isaac talk a little bit about his dad tonight, and he's going to reveal some info, and I'd love to speculate with you all about what it means. So Justin Prince Modere gets terminated, says he's never, ever, ever, ever in a million years going to start his own MLM, and then here we are. Make Wellness. He started his own MLM. So we're going to hear his son, his 20-year-old son, talk tonight. And Scotty, who is formerly a Beachbody, and Matt, who did something with bodybuilding. So. Oh, Amy, that's a wild. Reminder. Oh, we're pretty much at 13. Reminder, fuck is okay, fuck you is not, unless we are talking about Ed Milet or Eric Worre. There's lots of context you need with our stream, so cursey words welcome. I'm about to play the disclaimer. Let's go.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
As we look at that, I'm like, we need to remake the FBI warning logo so it can be crispy and it won't have to fade out randomly. We have to fix it. We fixed so much today, and then now we've just, just fixing more, so it's okay. Yes. Perfect. Cursey words welcome. Personal ad hominem attacks not welcome. We will leave the small floof cam to cover Matt until he's ready to talk. How about that? How about that? Why is the background a hedge? I'm not sure, but on our thumbnail, we did take the exact picture from the Make Wellness website and had it as the background. So I do love that. Wasn't there a movie called Over the Hedge or something? Obviously this is not as cool, but Greg, Over the Garden Wall. We love Greg. Greg and Jason Funderburker are here to support the stream. If you want to support me, you can subscribe, you can like the stream, you can leave a comment after the live stream is over, and a huge shout out to all of the members who, support me financially, and all of y'all who suffer through ads, bless you. Go with the flying spaghetti monster, because holy guacamole. I turn them low. So if YouTube screws me over, I'm so sorry.
Man, so grateful to be with all of you this evening.
Oh my God, he's so loud.
This is really cool that you're here, because I think it says a little bit about where your interests are at, whether you're here to learn more about something that can benefit your health and fitness, or you're here to learn how you can also gain residual income. I'm really excited as a 20-year-old to be in this.
Sorry, I am going to be pausing it a lot. This is Isaac Prince, Justin Prince's oldest kid. He just got back from a Mormon, mission work where they go away for like 2 years to be in the field, whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Go door to door sales for recruiting into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He just got back from that in the 2024, maybe August 2024, something like that. And now we're inserted into a multi-level marketing company. My favorite. Totally my favorite. I do want to... There you go.
Company. So I just want to share a little bit kind of about how I got into this and a little bit about why I think it's so important for us to reach younger people in sharing this incredible opportunity. So obviously,
I am so irritated. I know marketing, like, you need to understand the demographics and the age range of who buys your products, because if you're only at if you're at a certain age range for your market, your target market, and you don't have new people coming in to that age range and buying your product, like, you may need to figure out how to market your product to multiple generations so that people actually continue to know who you are and give money to your company. Isaac maybe is new here. Isaac is so new here. And he's I guess from his perspective, he thinks that new younger people need to be a part of Make Wellness. He wants young people to get recruited into a commercial cult. In my opinion.
I'm the son of the founder of this company, Justin Prince. I've always looked up to him as not just a father and that figure in my life, but as a leader and as a mentor. I really wouldn't be doing this business if he didn't make such a tremendous difference in my life. And, I remember him telling me that when he was 25 years old.
Okay, we're about to hear an appeal to emotion, so when we hear it, we'll pause it, we'll do the logical fallacy, we'll move on.
He received a phone call. He was actually in a Cabela's parking lot. For those of you who don't know what Cabela's is, it's all these animal mounts. It's a hunting outfitter. And I was 1.5 years old at the time. I love animals. So he'd take me to the...
What? I love animals, so I went to Cabela's to see the animal mounts on this in the inside of the... What? Isn't a Cabela's a fishing, hunting, hiking store? I don't understand. Okay.
This outfitter to go see all these animal mounts. And that was the first time he got a call. He's 25 years old. He was introduced to the industry of network marketing. Now, he'll tell, if you asked him then, why did you start? He might have given you a bunch of different surface level reasons we all have for things we do. Oh, I was building a financial asset, or I was trying to, chase my dreams of getting this car, this house. And the reality is, when he got that call, he looked behind him in the seat and he saw me, just this 1.5-year-old boy looking back at him. And the thought in his mind and his heart was, I want to make that boy and my wife at home proud of me. And so with all of you today, maybe there's different reasons that made you...
There it was. There was the appeal to emotion. And I know there's a lot of informal logical fallacies. I'm trying to do a better job at talking about them when we run into them, because I hope that it helps keep us more civil, more respectful, more engaged with our wise minds. And if we know the twistiness that's being used to lure us in or keep us in, spaces we don't want to be in, I think that's helpful. So it's an appeal to emotion. If I could only find it. I know we have appeal to emotion. Oh my God. Red herring, special pleading fallacy, ad hominem, genetic fallacy, to quoque, faulty appeal to authority, assumptions. Where? Didn't we have appeal to emotion? Hold on. Oh, okay. Appeal to emotion, specifically using pathos to create an emotional connection with the audience. The speaker's trying to persuade listeners by evoking feelings of family responsibility and parental love, rather than presenting logical arguments to the business opportunity. Let me just give me Talk amongst yourselves really quickly. I need to look for something. What? I think I just don't remember what the other name is because I have it under certain things. Oh, appeal to fear? No. There are various forms of appeal to emotion. So appeal to fear isn't a type of an appeal to emotion. We're going to talk about them, but I'm having technical difficulties. I thought we had appeal to emotion. We spent so much time on this earlier. Appeal to pity, propaganda. It's not appeal to pity. That's okay. We'll work on it. I know we had this. Emotional. Okay, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. It's okay. You were so close, EJ. Sorry, I'm new here.
Interested in here, you probably had a friend invite you. I just want you to think about getting into something this young, how it can make that much more of a difference for your family to come. And I'm grateful that my dad said yes when he was 25, and that's brought me really here with you today, where I'm excited to take this to the next level for my future family. So that's a little bit about me, and just super grateful to be here with y'all. So let's get to the first slide here. So let's just use layman terms. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an expert in anything, but let's talk about what peptides are. So peptides basically just help different functions of your body to perform at a higher level. So they're actually these short chain amino acids, and they're already naturally found in your body.
What the hell are we looking at? I'd like to direct your attention to the fact that we haven't been in presentation mode the entire time. So you lose points there. Whoever's controlling this, you've lost points. If Hayes is controlling it, Hayes, we hate it here. We've center aligned shit. The leading is awful. The leading is as in the space between the lines. It starts at the bottom of M and it goes to the bottom of B. That's the leading distance, and this is awful. Center line? We don't know. Have we heard of left aligning anything? Oh, we did it down here. Great. Why is there a space right there? You could have just done one space to align the food with A. Peptides are... Is he literally reading this from the PowerPoint? Avery's soul is crying and graphic designer. A digestion and energy use, how our body digests food and uses it. Who did this? Who did this?
But they're also found in nature. And so the way I think about it is there's different functions: gaining muscle, losing weight, even things focus or energy.
You're going to hear clips because we just shortened the video a lot. A super lot. So that's why you're clipping it. If you want to watch it in its entirety, you can go to Scotty Hobbs. I'm going to put this over here. There we go. Perfect. That'll be better. I had to do something. Okay.
All these different functions our body has, and peptides are just speeding up the process naturally occurring in our body. So something like testosterone, where you take it and it replaces the testosterone you're already producing. You just take peptides and they actually enhance what you already have. But if you were to go off of them, there's nothing that's going to be replaced in your body, if that makes sense.
There's nothing that's going to be replaced in your body? What is he saying? Hello, Charlene. What? And too many ampersands. Yeah. Our chief science officer is losing it. Oh, Maya, what's up? Are you here for the science fluffery? Oh yeah, Maya's going live in like 4 minutes. I think. If you like debunking science stuff, you should go to Maya's stream. I hate that list. It's not wrong, but it's just weird. Testosterone is not a peptide. I love that that's the example he used because, I mean, allegedly, I can't say it. I can't say it. Never mind. I can't say it. Oh, 21:30 Eastern. Oh, so we have some time.
Makes sense. So just here, there's a few different bullet points of different functions in the body that peptides affect: digestion, energy, hormone function, even healing wounds. There's cellular communication. These are a little bit fancier things that I don't know a ton about.
These are a few fancier things that I don't know a ton about. I mean, I don't either, Isaac. I don't either. You made bingo, Al. That's awesome. I see this now as I've linked Maya that for some reason I had it in my head that y'all were at 8, but it says in here 9:30. Thank you. Oh, the dude, and then the dude from Amy. Deep breath. Y'all take your blood pressure medication. Kristen, what's up? We only had one fluke with the logical fallacies earlier. Just one so far. We're doing good. Also, him talking about testosterone is a false dichotomy. When he said, so unlike something like a testosterone where you take it and it replaces the testosterone you're already producing, you just take peptides and they actually enhance what you already have. That presents a false dichotomy between testosterone replacement and peptide enhancement. It oversimplifies the complex nature of hormone interactions and supplement effects, suggesting that peptides only enhance without any potential downsides or interactions. So, Isaac, you're lost 10 points there, my guy. What? 11 months? Let's go. 11 months of membership, 1 year sober in 3 days. Thanks, ChatDT, for the support. Carmen, amazing.
Well, we're moving on now to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Yeah, why is Scotty in his car? We don't know. Why is Isaac in his car? We don't know. Also, all the kazoos, if you're members, all in the chat for Carmen. 1 year sobriety in 3 days. Holy shit. That's incredible. Crystal. Yeah, of course. That's the optimal way to do presentations in your car. And, you know, if you want extra points, do it while you're driving. I'm joking. I'm joking because we know some people do. Some people are doing that. Let's go. Yeah, holy heck. Carmen, that is amazing. Yep. Amazing. Testosterone does interact with peptides and proteins, but you cannot replace testosterone with peptides like he's suggesting. Bless you and your brain, Amy. Best audio's in the car, DC. Oh. Hollyhock, hero. All right.
The cellular communication or muscle health, brain function, and even affecting your skin. And then next slide, there's just a few more things that peptides do with your immune support.
The fact. Also, if someone needs hormonal help, please see a doctor or medical professional, not one of these chicken nuggets. Yes. Yes.
You know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
We don't name call, but we do use numpty and we do use chicken nugget here. And I won't explain the lore of the chicken nugget, but you know when someone's being one, because we'll say something like, what a chicken nugget move. And you know what you need to know.
Support, muscle, and injury recovering. I've been actually bulking for a few months now, and my goal is to gain 20 pounds of lean muscle. So I've been really interested in the muscle recovery, lean muscle growth of some of our peptides. And of course, weight management, skin rejuvenation, and then muscle function and mental health. Yeah, the next one there. So just to give you a little back.
So you're going to make the claim that and again, I guess my question is, do peptides help with your mental health? I hate to be like Googling as we are watching this, but wouldn't it be injectable peptides that would have helped? Because there's been studies on that. Peptides have shown promising potential in supporting mental health and cognitive function. These small chains of amino acids can influence various aspects of brain health, offering benefits for mood, stress reduction, and cognitive performance. Where would these, here's the sources. I don't like any of the sources this offered me. UCLA Health. There's lots of infusion places, so I'm wondering if this is... I'm like, I'm just gonna look, just gonna type in Amy. Peptides can literally do anything. Interesting. I guess I'm... Oh, it does it each one. That's so smart. I guess I'm curious. I guess I'm curious about the claims they make. Peptides, the ones that you are adding in like via the injection, those are better than the oral ones, correct? Oh my god, Avery. Was this slide made by a monkey? You know, maybe by AI. I don't even know what's happening, honestly. Like, what? Who did this? I popped out of full screen because I was looking at something. Why do we have a random square on top of a hedge? Sorry, on top of a faded hedge. What?
Background on peptides, kind of be very brief here. So peptides have been around as synthetic compounds made in a lab. Now there's a big difference between those peptides and the peptides that we're coming out with here at Make Wellness. So the synthetic...
Aren't the Make Wellness pills, weren't they formulated in a lab? No? What? They did not press presentation mode. They did not pass go. They do not collect $200. They have not rolled doubles to get out of jail. We're stuck here. Injected peptides are designed for specific tasks. Injected peptides are specific and therefore do specific things. Ingested peptides are broken down and used to make other peptides. Okay, love this. I'm just starring everything that Amy says. That's a good question, Al. Affordable, that's a joke. It is a joke. It's literally, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Is this effing Make Wellness? Yep. Yep, sure is. Can't wait to hear Matt talk.
Ones, a few just key bullet points are they're made in a lab, right? So they're synthetic. You actually inject them with a needle. And so because they're synthetic, your body doesn't recognize them, how to use them. So you have to actually, like orally, so you have to inject them. And then
your body doesn't recognize how to... Wait, what? I'm sorry, I gotta go back. I was like, I'm gonna crochet. No, we're not. We're 4 minutes in.
Now there's a big difference between those peptides and the peptides that we're coming out with here at Make Wellness. So So the synthetic ones, if you just key bullet points are they're made in a lab, right? So they're synthetic. You actually inject them with a needle. And so because they're synthetic, your body doesn't recognize them.
Because they're synthetic, your body doesn't recognize them? What? I've lost 30 pounds on GLP-1 meds and my body seemed to know what to do. Why are there so many bad mats? I don't know, Al. Amy's screaming. Injected peptides bypass digestion and therefore not broken down before they can reach their targets. Dude. That's not true. Also, all caps, that's not true. My body uses synthetic insulin, which is a peptide, just like it would use insulin made by my pancreas. You know when you have an expert and they watch a movie or something and they say like, oh, this is realistic and this is not. I feel confident that I would love to listen to Amy rage against any science fluffery on the internet, any movie, any TV show, also all MLM stuff. Oh, we have this. Hold on. I have this video. Where is it? I have visual. Ready? They blinded me with science. Oh wait, did I do this wrong? Hold on. Let me just turn it up and let me just double check that we're off. Okay, let me just try it one more time. Let's go. They blinded me with science. My sound. Your body does not know the difference. I feel so confident and so happy reading Amy's chat messages and the rage that is coming from them. How would your body recognize the powder or pill form from injected? And Amy said, your body does not know the difference. I do know some nice people named Matt too. And we know some shitty people in MLMs named Matt. That's also assuming that bad people are named Matt. Is we're joking. We're joking. Okay, Al.
How to use them. So you have to actually, like orally, so you have to inject them. And then they're super expensive, thousands of dollars a month for these peptides. Now they work, they are really effective what they do. But when my dad was starting this business, he had actually been on therapeutic peptides, the synthetic ones. And even though they worked really well for him, he had a great testimonial. They were such a terrible business model that this is just not going to work. Who's going to want?
Injected peptides are just a terrible business model? You mean you can't win at the expense of people losing money to keep your business open? Is that why it was terrible? Because it wasn't MLM where the company wins and the reps lose? What? Multi-level marketing means you have a company. What in the world? Why do my hands look like that? Oh, this is a shadow. You have the company, and in the company you have reps. Well, you have the seat, you have the employees on one side, you have the reps bringing in the money. You have your master distributor, and you have people under the master distributor, and they keep going down and down and down and creating a pyramid of sorts in structure. Maya. When he said that's just a terrible business model, I disagree that MLMs are a good business model. I disagree.
Want to get a bunch of needles stabbed in themselves. It's just not going to scale. And so what we've come out.
What? People stabbing needles in themselves it's not going to scale? Because that's what? 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 I could see properly formulated peptides maybe doing something inside the digestive system if there's some sort of delayed release thing. Interesting. It was a terrible business model because he probably had to go to an actual doctor for them. Catherine, I think you hit the nail on the head.
Out with here at Make Wellness are actually, we partner with the lab that's been researching nature-based peptides for 10 years, spent $100 million on AI and natural peptide research. So they're sourced from nature.
What? Rachel, welcome to the Secret Squirrel Squad.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard
you wanted to see me?
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome. Isaac, define nature in this context, Becca. My dude. Pharmaceutical companies are making GLP-1s instead of insulin, so I think that injected peptides are doing pretty well. Maybe Isaac just doesn't read the news. Maybe Isaac just has no idea. Maybe Isaac is just parroting what his dad has told him. Because, hypothetically, allegedly, Isaac might be the master distributor, one of several master distributors in Make Wellness. You're telling me that your dad opens a multi-level marketing company, starts it from the ground up, and he's not going to put his kids at the top, his kid at the top? I have a hard time believing that after everything that happened to Justin Prince, he wouldn't put his kids or kid at the very top of the commercial culty pyramid. The schmearmid, you know? We're so happy to have you here. Welcome, hero. So the peptides came from the hedge. Yes, Lordy, exactly. Yeah, from the nature, from inside the hedge. I'm joking if you're like, oh my god, they didn't come from the hedge. Okay, sarcasm, /sarcasm, okay? You can just imagine Make Wellness people watching this and being like, they didn't come from a bush. No shit, they didn't. We get it. MLMs permeate with nepotism.
They're ingested, meaning you actually just pour some. I just finished my Energize here of my bottle, but you pour them either into your water, you could take a little pill form, and some of them are even pixie stick. And then they're also way more affordable. You know, our most expensive 30-day supply is $120, and then ranging down from there. Yep. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. I just got to my grandpa's house up here in Salt Lake City. So my little brother just ran inside. Just wants me to pull up the car. So they're way more affordable. You know, that most expensive ranging at $120 for a month of 30-day supply, and then more $40 to $50 for an average.
For one product. And you're going to listen to Scotty Hobbs tell us that he takes all 6 products. Isaac is saying that one of the products is $120 for a 30-day supply for one serving. And some of them are taking 2 servings a day. Tell me how affordable this is. Oh, but it is. It is if you recruit a team. Okay, tell me more. Except don't tell me more because we already know how this works. And if you don't, people in multi-level marketing make more money by recruiting than they do by selling the product. They get people in because of the claims they make that sometimes they cannot make, or they don't understand the science. So then they tell people that their products do something that isn't supported by evidence, or it's misunderstood. Those people come in and then realize either the products are really expensive, so they need to recruit, or that they can't actually sell the products to make an income. They have to recruit people to be able to make a decent income. All right. We're stuck here. We're stuck here and we hate it. Oh, and sweetened with stevia. Can you imagine? Ugh. Yes. Avery, are you still here? Sarah Pitcher said, do I have Avery Joe's info? I need website help. New Year update, my website. Yes. I can send it. Are you on Instagram? I can. Let me see if I will find it and I'll send it to you, okay?
Order. So really, really way more affordable as well. It's exciting because you're going to be reaching a way bigger audience and being able to help a lot more people with this new thing in the wellness industry. Next slide. So why are peptides important? Well, let's start with the idea that our bodies were designed to heal, in the sense of we're always trying to get back to homeostasis. You know, you get a cut and your body's scabbing it. It's actively healing itself. And so when you think about peptides, it's enhancing the body's ability to heal.
Okay, so Avery said, message me on Instagram, Avery Joe Design Co. Peptides come from broken down proteins. The issue is that synthetic proteins are specific. You know exactly what they are. And with these ones from Make Wellness, it's kind of like a net. We're not really sure what it's targeting, but they claim it targets 6 areas, right? Very vague, very pseudoscience-y, very misunderstanding of what peptides do. They don't have a good grasp. Extracted peptides aren't as specific. Why is this slide center aligned? Why do we have widow words? Who did this? Scotty, if this is I know this is Scotty's template. I hate it with the burning passion of 1,000 suns. Number 1, the text itself is not even centered inside the white box. Oh my God, I hate it so much. I hate it. But we're talking about science, DC. Well, I'm talking about science and PowerPoints, okay? We're dynamic here on my channel. It's like saying that 2 different tomatoes are exactly the same. Amy, you're so smart. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing all of your brain with us. Oh my God.
Enhancing the body's ability to do things, gain muscle, enhancing the body's ability to do things, lose weight. And I know, some of our friends on this call actually have been on some peptides for healing. And isn't that incredible that you can take something that is going to help heal your body? So peptides are the way.
So are the peptides going to help with my endo? Are they going to help with, I don't know. I don't know. It's so vague. You're just saying it's going to help. Amy's saying that injected peptides are specific and that these peptides are not specific. So that last point is technically true. The middle one is sort of true. The first one is bullshit. Oh, if you're listening to this one's the bullshit. Is they work as a fast pass to cell signaling. The difference in the specific peptides is that they are natural and our bodies know exactly what to do with them. Amy's saying that's a bullshit. The middle one, they help trigger very specific healing responses within the body. That is sort of true. And then the last one is technically true. Peptides help tell our body what it should be doing to heal and work at the full health potential it was designed and created for. What's up, Clocka? We're learning about peptides, except we're not. We're learning about peptides from Amy. We're listening to bullshit from Isaac Prince.
The future as far as health and wellness goes, I've been on them, and they've been a wonderful way to just enhance the things I've already been doing in my life, get better at.
So what's the data to show that, Isaac? I understand anecdotal evidence. Cool. What were you doing before? What are you doing now? Is what you were doing before with the peptides, is it an increase to what you're doing now with the peptides? Or is the percentage the same of growth if you had been doing the exact same things without peptides as you are with peptides? What is the change? What's the percentage change between those? Like if you actually wrote down the data, like your lifts, like your range of body composition, like recompositioning or whatever, like what's your body fat percentage, what's your muscle mass percentage. I want to know, what did the peptides do for you, instead of you just saying, trust me, bro. Oh, but you're being so mean, DC. I know. I love that most of the fallacies are going to come from Scotty Hobbs, but Scotty Hobbs and Matt, let's go.
Health and fitness, especially with gaining muscle. So I'm stoked about it. I wanted to turn the table over to my friend Matt Lowe, and he's going to talk about some of the products we got here at Make.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Can everybody hear me okay? All right. I know my wife said earlier I was echoing, but I think I fixed it. So so I'll give just a quick little background on myself. My name is Matt Lowe. I spent my whole life for 18 years as a top level national ranked natural bodybuilder. I'm 2-time Mr. Natural Colorado in 2008, 2009. I took those titles.
In what competition?
And was able to build myself a really large international fitness brand around exercise transformations and nutrition programs, right? And so for me, health and wellness has been my entire life. Fast forward to where my wife and I are at now, we own medical weight loss facilities. And so we do
medical weight loss facilities. Let's go squirreling really quickly. I'm gonna take a very small detour. Medical weight loss facilities, Matt Lowe. Not now. Matt Lowe, the Matt Lowe Show. No. 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 Products are officially... Oh, there we go. Let's try this. 1 second. Just gonna double check I'm in the right. That looks like him. One of the greatest parts about this journey is that, this is from November, that I got to share it with Amy. Here's to building, growing, achieving. He was natural and now he's not? I'm confused. Okay. I'm trying to see what his facilities are. Oh, Elevate MD. Is this like one of those facilities that initial blood labs and follow-up appointment, $197? For men, for women, weight loss, IV therapy, peptides, body contouring, transformations, IV therapy, B12 injections, Nuvi fitness app. So they don't do anything? How can you call it Elevate MD if you're not a doctor? Or where, what do y'all... I don't understand. Hormone therapy. So they do injections. I would just like to know more about the person who started this, but sorry, we'll just We'll just keep going. Imagine building a legitimate reputation for yourself by being a ranked bodybuilder only to instantly discredit yourself by joining an MLM. Yes, that was also appeal to authority or questionable authority. I know we have this one. I know we have this slide.
What is faulty appeal to authority? We are appealing to authority when we claim something is true because an authority said it was true. This can be good if we do it in the right way. However, if the person we are appealing to is not actually an authority in the area we are discussing, our appeal is faulty. A faulty appeal to authority is an appeal to someone who has no special knowledge in the area being discussed. When someone uses an appeal to authority as a way to overawe us and make us reluctant to challenge that authority's viewpoint, they are committing a faulty appeal to authority. When the topic under discussion is controversial among respected authorities, appealing simply to the opinion of a single authority is a faulty appeal to authority.
So Matt is saying, oh, I was a bodybuilder. I was a natural bodybuilder. I own all this stuff. I own all of these medical weight loss centers. And the speaker Matt has some expertise in bodybuilding that doesn't necessarily qualify him as an expert on peptides or their effects. This is an appeal to authority where the authority's expertise is not directly relevant to the claims being made. These fallacies are used throughout the transcript to persuade the audience about the benefits of peptide products and the associated business opportunity, often at the expense of logical reasoning and scientific evidence. Let's go. Oh, no.
Full customized hormone optimization programs based on blood labs. We have a full medical team. We have doctors that work for us. And so
So he has doctors who work for them. Okay, got it.
Over the last, my wife and I have only been partners in this company for a little over 2 years. And so us coming from,
we've only been partners in this company for a little over 2 years. Does he mean Make Wellness or does he mean the franchises they own? I don't know.
The natural side, right? Having vitamins, nutrition as the main source of energy that we were going to be fueling our members' lives with for these transformations was really opened 2 years ago when we met our partner, Dr. Nick Hamilton, and got experience into the medical side of it. And it's been amazing. It's opened my eyes, right? I didn't really know 2.5 years ago. I mean, I had heard of peptides, seen some of the things with peptides, but again, as Isaac said, you've got to inject the vast majority of them, right? And some of them can be taken orally, but
So Amy said a GLP-1 agonist is a specific peptide. It's not just peptides. There's a correction below for it's not just.
Vast majority of what we do from the clinical side is needle injected, right? And so that's a very small portion of the environment, the people around us, right, that are looking for these benefits. And again, not to mention the price point is through the roof for a lot of these. To put it simply, and then I'll get into the products, you can get all 6 of these products for a little over $400. I think it's $404 shipped to your house. Our cheapest peptide.
Scotty is recording the live stream on his phone in the top Zoom box. When are people going to use Zoom and StreamYard at the same time? Because dear God, this is painful.
It is roughly $350 a month.
Nick Hamilton is the partner in Elevate MD. Thanks, Kojo.
Month in a clinical setting, right? Upwards of thousands of dollars a month, they said. And so unfortunately, it's available for a very small selected few of the population. And so we had been in search for the last 2 years on a nutraceutical side of peptides. Well, when you start searching for that, you quickly realize there's really nothing out there. And so Justin and I had been friends for, we are still friends. We've been friends for about 15 years. And so about 8 months ago, we were going back and forth with some texts and he's, what are you doing? I'm, well, we're doing this. And he's, we got to jump on a call. And so started to tell me about what his big vision and purpose behind Make Wellness was. And so I couldn't have been more excited because again, this is our background. This is what we do from the medical side. And now having the opportunity, and I'm holding these flyers up.
this is what we do from the medical side. No. You own a franchise and you have medical doctors who work for you. You're not in... Can you be in the medical field and not be... Maybe you can. I mean, I guess you could say you work in the medical field as a secretary, or you work in the medical field as a like a floor manager, or you work in the medical field as, I don't know, maintenance, someone who does the maintenance on the hospital or the computers, like a computer tech. But it's a little... I squint my eyes a lot at the idea that Matt is in the medical field. No? Is it a generic make wellness call? Kind of, but Isaac Prince, Justin Prince's son, is like opened the call, so that was interesting to me because Justin Prince founded Make Wellness, and his son is going around doing Zoom calls for people to excite recruits into signing up. And this is the first time I've heard Matt Lowe speak, but I know a lot of y'all go to watch a lot of Make Wellness content on Julie Anderson's channel. And so I probably just haven't heard Matt Lowe talk. We've covered Scotty Hobbs since he was in Beachbody, so he's pretty twisty. I like covering him. And that's why we're still, covering him. Y'all, hearts and hype in the chat for Amy and all of our sciencey people. Hello, Wendy. I mean, live chat smart, John, not me.
If you don't have access to these, ask somebody to get these one-pagers to you, and they'll really help you explain a little bit more of the science behind these products. I'm not going to get crazy into the science tonight. I'm just going to touch.
I feel like IT guys that would be in the medical field don't say they are in the medical field. They likely say they're in IT. Exactly, Kojo. Exactly. Oh, okay, this is good. Amy said, yes, you can definitely say you work in the medical field if you work in IT in a hospital, but you're being misleading. Okay, you're being misleading AF. Okay, got it. Got it. So Amy said, to state my qualifications, I have an associate's in science and chemistry, a bachelor's of science in chemical engineering with a bio focus, and I'm currently finishing up a master's of science in bioengineering. That's why Amy is our chief science advisor. I'm not going to get into deep into the science. Yeah, dude, because you don't know any of the science. Is there any new, they're just getting more of their marketing products together to explain things. They do make a lot of health claims in this video. In my opinion, they made a lot of health claims earlier. They're using a lot of logical fallacies. So we've already talked about appeal to emotion. We've talked about the false dichotomy. We've talked about the appeal to authority. There's like 2 or 3 more. They're throughout the stream, but I was trying to do a better job of talking about the logical fallacies so we can ground ourselves a little bit from still talk about the problematic destructive influence in multi-level marketing companies that people use to personally profit, as opposed to me focusing on an individual because I have a problem with that individual, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I'm just trying something different.
On the 6 core products and some of the key benefits of what they do. And so to make sure I get all of my numbers right, I have to make sure that I'm saying exact percentages. So I've got a little bit of notes that I'm going to look down on. But our first one is focus. And I'm going to say them in order of importance for me. And so I'm a little ADD. If you can't tell, got a lot of energy all the time. And so when I need to get some stuff done, staying focused can be a little bit harder. And so focus, the product, is amazing for me. Here's some of the brain power stats right behind it. 48% parents report overweight and stress.
Wait, what? Sorry, I took all the pauses out. A 100% weight loss from fat mass, no muscle loss. 65% total fat loss from trunk area. Promotes the conversion of body fat into energy, ensuring that you're burning fat while keeping muscle mass intact. Stimulant-free calorie burning, no caffeine. Reduce cravings, naturally boost metabolism. Where does the asterisk go? Is it down at the bottom where we can't see?
It's right behind it. 48% parents report overweight.
You sneaky mom. Hello? I've just I don't know. I really don't know.
Can I ask you a question? Can I just ask you a question? I only want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? I'm just asking you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, we have our little sliding deal, but when we post the logical fallacy slides, we've got a link where we actually found them from, and I've just always wondered where's the information that goes with the asterisk. That's all I want to know. That's really all I want to know. As someone with an actual ADHD diagnosis, I freaking hate when people say I'm a little ADD. Agree? Agree? Not shared because I'm not diagnosed, but like I feel that for y'all. I feel that with y'all. I love how it's got the supplement facts, but they're blurry as fuck. Yep. Also, oh, y'all can't see it. This is my mouse. That's their mouse.
Weight and stress with their kids. This helps mitigate and lower that, right?
Is he saying that you can take the Make Wellness products instead of taking your ADHD medicine? Am I jumping to that conclusion?
Cognitive enhancement. I had a member of ours that's taking it both from our clinic and the Make products now. They were prescribed some attention prescriptions. I don't want to say names. I'm trying to choose.
You know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
You are not allowed, according to the FDA, to make claims about your supplement that it would be able to do as good of a job or better of a job than a prescription. Because it hasn't gone through any testing, you chicken nugget. It's a chicken nugget move. And if you're a member, throw the chicken nugget emoji in the chat because holy guacamole, what is happening? You know, every time. It's not gonna be that bad. Matt's like, hold my beer. Here you go.
My words wisely here. The feedback that I had from him this week was, bro, I just went to 2 boxes a month now. I'm taking one in the morning and one at lunch. He goes, my entire staff noticed was, what's different with you? Did you start taking a new product or why? You are so much more laser focused and not all over the place in our meeting. And he's got a lot of energy for me and with me. And so that's the big piece with focus. And so again, mental.
So you can just say whatever you want to sell products so you can make commission, even though you are outside the boundaries of what you can say the product can do. Am I the only one that feels like it's only people who don't have ADHD and don't take meds that have a problem with ADHD meds? Danae, that's an interesting point. Yes, he is saying it will replace ADHD meds. Meds still, for many people, are demonized in family via like biases parents have had growing up, or ones that the people themselves develop. Not everywhere, but in certain groups, healthier, crunchier groups, more fundamentalist religious groups. So instead of taking precaution and saying your doctor and you are the best advocate for your health, and also this product does not cure, treat, prevent any disease or cure any disease, please remember that as I'm about to talk about the products. They never say that. They're like, oh my God, magical unicorn shit that you need. I am very grateful that I have access to medical care. I'm grateful that I've found a psychiatrist who has helped me. Not everybody has access to that, and not everybody has found a person that they trust. And some people have had to find new people they trust just because of the nature of humans. So, and then to say, oh yeah, by the way, you taking care of your mental health, I'm going to make you scared. I'm going to make you scared. You should choose our supplements instead. See, the way he's talking about it, it makes it seem like there's something wrong with ADHD meds because you can get the same thing with this supplement. It's not quite an appeal to fear, but it's close.
What is the appeal to fear fallacy? Appeal to fear is a propaganda technique. Appeal to fear is used when someone makes you fear the consequences of not doing what they want. It is never good to act out of fear. However, fear is a strong motivator. When people fear something, they tend to not think matters through. They think out of cringe reflex. Help, something bad could happen. An appeal to fear is not being used when somebody threatens us but doesn't try to change our opinion.
It's not quite the same, but it's the underlying, oh yeah, you probably still feel bad, or your parents feel bad, or you have unaddressed biases about, or feeling carried shame about taking medicine. So guess what? Here's a supplement. Nobody gets upset about supplements. You should take this supplement because guess what? Big Pharma's out to get you. What? Hello? That's the undertone of what I'm picking up from Matt. That's all. Hi, Foong. Hello. Many people delay going to the doctor, which delays getting diagnosed and treatment. Meanwhile, certain conditions can get worse over time without treatment. It's so awful. Yeah.
Clarity, even eye support and health. Again, all of these are based around short chain amino acids. And if we think about the basis of a cell in the human body, it's all based off amino acids, right? So all of these amino acid compounds, right? These combinations of amino acids all target and focus on something a little bit different. And so focus is more on that cognitive function and fluidity. The next one, calm, that's my second favorite, because at the end of the day, I have to be able to wind my mind down. And so calm for me is not.
It isn't all amino acids. Oh my God. Tiff is raging. Amy is raging. The science people are raging. The rage is happening. Are y'all's crafting projects okay? What grinds my gears is how dangerous it can be. It can potentially be for someone who has ADHD but doesn't get treatment. The statistics for premature DEATH, addiction, risky behavior is off the charts. And there is some association with, it's very complex. And yes, Nick, there's a lot of things that it's very complex, and I hope that more people get help when they have access to it, and not let chicken nuggets like the people in multi-level marketing companies keep them away from engaging with the medical care they have access to so that they can get the help they need. Screaming in spirit.
it doesn't bring down my energy. It just relaxes more of my nervous state, right? And I'm speaking on myself of how I've seen it. But when we look at the stress crisis in America, it's critical, right? Some of the clinical studies on Calm, I think it was after, let me see if it's on this sheet. I think it was 40+% a drop in cortisol after 30 consecutive days. I might be a little bit off on that, so don't mark my word and get mad at.
I am trying to zoom in. 24% of adults report stress levels above 8 out of 10. 60 is that, and again, oh, we learned this earlier. Which one was it? It wasn't a scapegoat. Maybe it was partly scapegoat. Never mind. 66% of adults are anxious about their health. Oh, maybe someone's anxious because they're getting gaslit by their doctor because they haven't found a good doctor and no one's listening to them that something's actually wrong. Maybe that's part of the anxiety about health too. I don't know. 42% of adults say their sleep quality is poor. 49% of stressed adults report racing thoughts that prevent restful sleep. What about distress tolerance tools in addition to what your doctor recommends? What about, I mean, why are we anxious? It could be the economy. It could be a lost job. It could be, something happened with their kid's health. It could be a lot of different, there's so many different things that could be contributing to someone's stress and anxiety. And you're just saying a pill's going to fix it. Okay. I mean, I'm on medication. I'm on medication. There's 2 of them that I'm taking that work significantly better when I'm in therapy. Like, they recommend the medication and they say that it is far and above more effective if you're taking it and also in consistent therapy at the same time. So I'm not saying that you have to do that with supplements. I'm saying that if you're going to dip into the neurology pool, into the brain studies, into the brain pool, into the people's stress response, into complex human shit, I am curious to know what else we need to do besides, take a magical pill and overpay for it, in my opinion. Okay, but also insurance usually covers SSRIs and ADHD medications. So we're supposed to stop taking those and instead pay for expensive supplements. Is this in this economy? Also, Danae, them being so flippant about saying, oh yeah, BT dubs, this supplement's so much better than your SSRI. There are some medication you have to be so careful titrating off. You have to do it with a doctor. They're flippant, in my opinion. People in MLMs, when they are trying to sell a product, they seem to forget that cautious commentary and also pointing people back to their doctor, it doesn't make them fast money. So they seem not to do it. But it's so important, though. God. Yeah, if you are taking venlafaxine, don't listen to these people and just stop cold turkey to take their supplements. Don't do it with Lexapro. Talk to your doctor. Oh, but I want to take this now. They're promising it's going to help me. Talk to your doctor. A lot of people have my chart now. Send them a little message. Ask them. Oh, but they're telling me I have to do it right now. They're saying I have to sign up right now. Well, if it's the end of the month, sure, they're saying that because they're pushing you. I think it's equivocation. Which one is the time one? Find. Okay, we're looking for exigency. This one. Right here. I need to put these in alphabetical order. That's okay. Genetic faulty appeal to authority, equivocation. What? I'm trying so hard. Truly. 28. Oh, it's 29. I'm still memorizing, okay? Exigency.
What is an exigency fallacy? An exigency is an urgent need which demands immediate action. The exigency technique encourages us to hurry up and agree because we are running out of time. Exigency is being used when nothing more than a time limit is given as a reason for us to do what someone wants.
It's okay. I know. We were like looking for widow words. I still have to fix that one. That can be used in multi-level marketing. When you have like, oh, you have to make this decision right now. No, you do not. You can take all the time in the world to make a decision. Oh, but if I don't take it now, the product's not going to work. It's going to work. I mean, nothing's going to change between now and waiting for your doctor to get back with you in 4 days. It's not.
But I'm almost positive that's what it was on that. I've noticed after just a month, about 5 weeks of taking Calm religiously every single night, how great I sleep. And I'm one of those guys that's up multiple.
What does your Aura ring say? What does your watch say? What is your sleep score? Huh? I understand getting excited to tell your friends about something. Cool. I am curious. I'm cautious. And I want information to back up their claims when they say, oh my God, this is incredible. I've been taking it every day and my sleep is so much better. What is so much better? Is it an hour more of sleep? Is it 3 times less waking up per night on average? Is it more restful sleep? Which one is it? Which one is it? Oh, you're just a hater. I mean, asking questions. I have the right to ask questions, and so do you. If you're thinking about joining an MLM and your upline's making you feel some kind of way because you're asking questions, you have the right to ask questions. We all do. We all do. If someone's making you feel stupid for asking questions, that's on them. Hello, Tish. Yeah, we were looking at this one because Isaac Prince led the call, or was the first one to talk on the call, and he's Justin's son. So, yeah.
Multiple times a night. So for me to get through the night, obviously, when we sleep, that's when we grow and our muscles have time to regenerate and heal themselves.
When we sleep, that's when we grow? What? Doesn't your body grow all the time? I don't understand. Is he talking about brain stuff? Growth primarily occurs during sleep. Some growth processes do continue during waking hours. However, sleep plays a crucial role in overall growth and development, especially for children and adolescents. Okay, I just want to know. I just don't trust anything. Oh, thank you, Aaron. What's up? Yeah. Oh. Where did Isaac Prince go?
When we're under that stress state and not getting good sleep, our cells don't have that full capacity to heal. And so that's where Calm comes in. Fit is amazing, right? We started using it.
Did he just say when we're outside that? Okay, I got to rewind it. I'm sorry.
As our first product.
1204.
The night, obviously, when we sleep, that's when we grow and our muscles have time to regenerate and heal themselves. When we're under that stress state and not getting good sleep, our cells don't have that full capacity to heal. And so that's
our cells don't have the full capacity to heal when we're in a stress state. So are you saying that are you saying that if someone has a devastating disease and they can't sleep because of their medication or their pain, that their body will not heal itself with the help of medication because they've lost sleep? What is it? What? I don't understand. Why would he need to take ashwagandha nightly for 5 weeks? Because it pads his bank account. I'm not sure what's happening with the side view. It can affect. We've been talking about fight, flight, or freeze. Fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. It's just I had the same problem wrapping my brain around the idea. I'm only going to bring this up. I'm going to bring this up in a very like generic sense. So I am going to talk about the ACEs study and childhood trauma for like 20 seconds. I will wave when I'm done. You can mute me if you need to. It is very hard. It was very hard for me to first learn that when children experience trauma, there's correlated data that shows that the higher their ACEs score is, the more likely they are to get sick with specific diseases. That's part of it. Doesn't mean that every child does. It means that it's hard to process that. It's hard to process that. The stress that comes from being ill. Okay, I'm waving. It's hard to process and hard to grasp the fact that stress in this situation with these, that he's saying some things that are true, but you're using it to get people to buy supplements, but that stress can impact your ability to heal when you could be in pain and stress because you're sick. It's just, it feels hard. It feels very hard to accept. Just like it was hard to accept that about the ACEs score and stuff like that. It was very hard. Yes, and therapy and all that stuff can help that, but it was hard to wrap my mind around that. It was super hard. I know I keep saying that. My brain is stuck on it.
That's where calm comes in. Fit is amazing, right? We started.
Yeah, Isaac Prince invited all of his friends on the call because he thinks that Make Wellness needs a lot more young people to be a part of multi-level marketing. So fun. Cool. For many biological processes, if they are overstimulated for extended periods, they become much less efficient, such as with type 2 diabetes. Thank you. Amy, I know that I keep saying this, and I am not trying to inflate your ego or anything. And I'm not saying that I'm the best student, but the amount of information and help and way that you are able to clearly share information that either helps us sort through the multi-level marketing fuckery or science fuckery, I am grateful for. Because some people, like, we're stuck. We're stuck in listening to these people and like, oh, is he right? Is he wrong? Is this right or is it wrong? Oh, well, I'm in an emotional state or I'm in a dysregulated state and I'm outside my window of tolerance for pain and I'm susceptible to listening to this call about, supplements. And then maybe somebody finds this video or Aaron's video or Julie Anderson's video or Tisha's video or whoever's done a video about Julie Joe's video, Ava Matea, whoever has done a video about Make Wellness. Maybe they watch it. Maybe they see y'all science buffs in the chat and can say like, oh, okay, I understand it a little bit better. I understand things that I assumed from what Matt and Isaac and Scotty were saying on the call, and maybe I can make a better informed decision for myself, and I appreciate that very much. And I appreciate that Amy says this stuff even when it's uncomfy, but like the clarity of saying, this is going to be hard for you to wrap your brain around, but it's more important to be truthful, and we can handle the truth.
Using it as our first product, to replace our pre-workouts. It's not a pre-workout. I'm going to say that right now. If you're used to taking a stimulant-based pre-workout, it's not
awful.
that. However, you're also just killing your adrenals by taking that first thing in the morning, right? And so this is a great way to ease off of that if you are somebody that's taking those pre-workouts all the time.
I don't understand. Can someone explain this? Everybody talks about adrenals. We have, from what I understand, they're saying that coffee is going to wreck your adrenals, especially if you drink it first thing in the morning. There's multiple things associated with your adrenal system, right? No? Imagine you have two tiny triangle-shaped helpers sitting on top of your kidneys. These are your adrenal glands, and they're like little factories that make special chemicals called hormones. These hormones are like messengers that travel through your blood to different parts of your body, telling it what to do. Here's what these tiny helpers do. They help you deal with stress. When you're scared or excited, they release a hormone called adrenaline that makes your heart beat faster and gives you extra energy. They help control your energy. They make a hormone called cortisol that helps your body use food for energy and keeps your blood sugar balanced. They help control your blood pressure. They make hormones that tell your body how much salt and water to keep, which affects your blood pressure. And they help you grow. They make small amounts of hormones that help your body develop as you get older. Your adrenal glands work together with your brain to help keep your body running smoothly. It's like they're part of a team that makes sure everything in your body is working just right. Sometimes these little helpers can get sick or not work properly, which can make you feel unwell, but doctors can help fix them if that happens. So, even though you can't see them, your adrenal glands are always working hard to keep you healthy and help your body respond to different situations. Is that the TLDR? Show us the Carfax, my guy. We just need a gif of Aaron side-eyeing the camera. Maybe we upload it to Giphy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your adrenals would be affected by stress and disease. Caffeine does not cause that. RIP. Thank y'all. Cortisol is called the stress hormone, but it does so many things besides just react to stress.
Time. But what you're going to see is a massive increase in your ATP production and your ability to train harder for longer, right? You're also going to see a massive improvement.
And also, if you are neurodiverse, caffeine may impact you differently than it does neurotypical people. Keep that in mind as we're talking about how, like, he just said caffeine does this to your adrenals, and we're like, what the fuck? If you are neurospicy, and I say neurospicy in the best sense of the word for me, if you are in the cloud of neurodiverseness, some things can impact you differently, like caffeine. Your hunger cues may be different. Your stress, like, not how your body actually responds to things, but I mean, yes, like how your biological body works, but I'm talking about, like, again, it can be different. It can be different. So talk to your doctor, talk to your registered dietitian, talk to someone, not me. I'm just speaking from, a pin of my experience from talking to my registered dietitian, talking to my therapist and stuff. And I don't say this as any kind of expert, just like Isaac Prince isn't any kind of expert. I wonder what effect coffee enemas have on the adrenals. Oh my God. That's who we needed to react to. Oh my God, I forgot. Young Living Coffee Enema Lady. That's what the stream's going to be called. Young Living Coffee Enema Lady. They want people to take 3 different products. Scotty is about to talk, Aaron, and he's taking 6 different products. 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 6 differ which is expensive as hell. It's expensive as hell.
In the recovery and replenishment of your muscles post-workout, right? We don't go to the gym to build muscles. We go to the gym to tear muscles. We build gym with rest, recovery, and nutrition.
Honestly, I would love for Aaron to eat Matt Lowe's lunch. Just, side-eye, spice, StreamYard sound bites. He seems like the type of energy that Aaron would eat for lunch.
Right? So if we can train harder under more stress, then we can actually train more fibers. So for those of us out there that are trying to maintain our lean muscle mass and or improve it, this is where fit and that product comes in, right? Not to mention the 4X in protein synthesis, that helps. That's massive in us being able to get nutrients.
He did say we build gym. I had to listen to it so many times. I was listening to it when I went to the gym earlier. I went to the sauna in the gym, and I downloaded this video and I was listening to it, and I rewound it and I was like, "What, sir? Matt? Are you okay?" He did say we build gym. Yes, he did. My training right now is being able to walk 15 minutes without stopping. I'm not looking for harder right now. Yep. Let's go. My goal this year, I have a bingo goal sheet of just things I want to do this year. Because I know everyone's like, we're going to do a New Year's resolution. If you do, wonderful. So in therapy, we did a bingo card. And our birthday is the free space in the middle. And you just write things you want to do. So I did finish a crochet blanket, crochet myself a cardigan, go to a play. I want to be able to stand for 60 minutes unassisted and not have to use my walker. That's my goal for this year. It's like a small goal. So anyway, so listening to Matt talk about there's going to be not necessarily, well, it seems like he's saying like, oh, you got to go hard in the gym. If you can, cool. And if you're doing the best you can to move as your body allows, cool. We love manageable goals. Yes. Mac Attack. Mac Attack would eat this guy for lunch. I mean, honestly, the sass that Mac Attack can bring with the science, I would love for him to take a look at Matt Lowe.
Into the cell of the body to actually be able to build lean muscle. We'll move on to, what do I have next? Lean. Lean's probably one of our most popular just due to the state of our country and where things are at. We have tons of processed foods, right? You look at any restaurant, we're using seed oils, which breeds inflammation in the.
Has there been any studies to show that seed oils, I mean, other than if you're allergic to the seed oil, are there any breed inflammation in the gut? Dear God. I said, are there any scientific studies that show seed oils breed inflammation in the gut? Answer, there is. I'm looking at if you're worried about inflammation, stop stressing about something, seed oils. A gastroenterologist weighed in on eating well. It doesn't look like they are. Massachusetts General Hospital. That looks interesting. Seed oils have become a hot topic on social media, often sparking debates whether they're health promoting or toxic. Many health influencers are suggesting the production methods and high omega-6 fatty acid composition of seed oils are to blame for a wide range of health issues, from brain fog to chronic inflammation and obesity. But does research support these claims? Many nutrition experts and scientific studies advocate for a diet that includes the fatty acids found in seed oils, emphasizing the health benefits of replacing saturated fats in the diet with unsaturated fats. So, which is it? These are seed oils. These are how seed oils are produced. Omega-6s. Okay. I think it's, Flavor God? No, wait, no, that's not Flavor. Flava Flav, whatever his name is. Bobby. Something Bobby. Bobby, whatever his name is. He kind of started, he ran with that. I don't think... Yeah, Mac's awesome. Let me see if I can link Mac. More, it's the processed foods. Yes, I think that's what this is saying. It's important to consider the context of how seed oils and their omega-6s make it to consumers' mouths. Most are used in deep-fried foods, fast food, and packaged snacks. These ultra-processed foods also tend to be high in sodium, refined carbohydrates, and added sugars, providing little nutritional benefit, replacing ultra-processed food choices with more minimally processed whole foods such as fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, whole grains, blah, 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 is a more constructive tactic than aiming to eliminate seed oils. No, not Bobby. Flav City. Is it Flav City? Hold on. Flav City. This dude. If you like him, that's fine. He's shilled multi-level marketing products. His name, this guy. He goes to Costco and then gets kicked out of stores because he's like, this is healthy, this is unhealthy. And he's like, this is a seed oil and this pass. He has an app that you scan stuff and you see if it's good or bad on his app. Oh my God, we're only 12 minutes in. We gotta go.
And destroys the microbiome of our stomach, which wreaks havoc on our hormonal systems, right? Causing us to keep that trunk weight. You don't have to look far to see it, most of us. And so that's where lean really can come into play here. 100% of the participants in the clinical studies that took lean lost weight from their fat mass, right? So that was...
How many people were in the study? What? Interesting how they never give us information that's measurable. They give us vague answers that are maybe larger than life. They feel larger than life. We don't like it. We don't like it. No, Bobby Flay's still safe.
100% from their fat mass. That's really critical because when we look at things, what we do in our clinical setting with
the microbiome of our colon, not our stomach, there's very little microbiome in the stomach. They don't know what they're talking about. Matt doesn't know what he's talking about. In my opinion, we're listening to this, so.
The Ozempic or a GLP-1 drug, right? While they have a place, and I do believe they have a place,
yeah, because your business runs on those. He literally has those injectables ready and available at his franchise, whatever locations. So he can't just say, hey, these make wellness, precision peptides are going to blow GLP-1s out of the water. He can't say that because he makes his money with peptide injections, or a lot of his money from that. In my opinion, you can go to his website and see what he offers and see how expensive it is. I'm a little spicy about Matt. I feel spicy. I feel irritated and frustrated listening to Matt talk and knowing that Matt has one of those types of businesses that preyed on Jessie Lee Ward. Obviously, Jessie Lee was going to a specific doctor, like a functional medicine doctor, but she was also going to facilities like Matt Lowe has. She went to the facility in California that was owned by one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills husband. And same type of thing. I'm not saying there's not a place for alternative therapeutics, therapeutic, things to support your health goals, or if you have things that you're working on. I'm just saying taking advantage of someone who has stage 4 cancer is fuckery. And I would hope that people have some ethics and honesty about what they can promise people with products or what they sell in their locations without making huge claims that keep people sucked in and their money going into your bank account when maybe you shouldn't make those claims because you can't actually deliver on those promises. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it.
It's not something that we in our clinics want somebody to stay on for a long period of time, right? And so that's where these products actually become a really great pairing for what we do in a clinical setting, because we might, with some people, need to start them a little heavier and harder, but then we can immediately put them on something that they can actually maintain and stay on for a long period of time. And so with lean, some of the other ones, a 600% reduction in daily caloric intake, just due to how it helps limit the hunger cravings. And then
what if you don't have any hunger cues? Oh, wait, you can't have any hunger cues? I will tell you this right now. My days are few and far between where I ever feel hungry. Instead, I have other things that I look for instead of my stomach feeling some kind of way, which is not good, because sometimes you can forget to eat if you don't know what a hunger cue can feel like if you are neurodivergent. Talk to your registered dietitian. If he is saying, oh my God, take lean and you will reduce your calories. Well, what if you're already missing meals because you're not remembering to eat because you don't have hunger cues? Oh, well, 600 calorie reduction. What if you didn't have 600 calories to lose? Why are you making decisions for people or offering people things outside of the context of talk to your registered dietitian, talk to a doctor, talk to a registered dietitian and a doctor to make the decision that best advocates for your health? It's sometimes more than reduce calories so you can have a lower number on the scale. Dear God. It's complicated, it's complex, it's nuanced. It's not something I can speak to. I'm saying that as someone who's been greatly helped. Kat Benson? Helped me. 2023, I'm going to talk about my medical stuff for a second. 2023, the pain I had been experiencing for the previous 2-3 years where I was in and out of the emergency room came to a head where I lost my ability to stand and walk without excruciating pain. And then we were trying to find a diagnosis, I had also experienced inability to eat because of pain, or I wasn't able to eat because I got sick after every single meal. And so when I got together with Kat after there was a hypothetical diagnosis of endo. You can't diagnose it until you go in via surgery and then remove it and then do go test the removal of like the stuff. So there was a hypothetical diagnosis. I was already in physical therapy. I was already getting with my podiatrist. I had a difficulty. It was so hard to eat. And Kat, a registered dietitian, changed my life because I was able to start keeping food down and not getting sick after every single meal. So, and then as I got surgery and I started getting better, what I'm trying to say is, if you have these things you keep running into, or if you have big issues that you don't know how to solve, maybe talk to your doctor, maybe talk to a registered dietitian. That it was life-changing for me. I'm not saying it would be life-changing for you, but it's certainly better than listening to this. It's certainly better than listening to this. Okay, I'm done talking about medical shit. Okay. Good night.
Also, 65% total fat loss from fat mass loss from the trunk of the body, right? And that's where paired with the calm, lowering that cortisol, decreasing the issues.
Also, just a FYI, you cannot spot, unless you do liposuction, you can't work out and like have your body fat removed from a specific body part. Your body's going to take the fat from wherever it wants to. And genetically, people hold fat in different spots. And from what I understand, sometimes that can be impacted maybe by other organs in your body, but I'm not anything. And he can't say that. FDA, where are you?
Using the stress hormones, right? That combo right there is going to help a ton with mitigating and losing weight around that midsection. What do I have? One more? Two more. Sorry. Energize. I'm trying to go fast here, guys.
Matt, if you made this slide, I'm pissed. Number one, why did we not press present? Number two, why did you make a PowerPoint like this? Number three, Scotty, why did you make a template like this? For the love of God.
Get through these. Energize. This is the one I lead with, and I definitely want to get to my younger folks. We see energy drinks in hands of all kinds of students, right? My wife and I work with the Fellowship of Christian Athletes for CU Boulder, and you can walk around and every other student's got a different type of energy drink, right? I don't have enough time tonight to even talk about how that wreaks havoc in that age group of our population, especially while they're trying to actually study all of that, right? This is where Energize comes in. Here's some of the stats, actually. 1 in 5 of U.S. adults suffers with constant fatigue and tiredness. That's why the energy market is, you go to any gas station, they're everywhere. That is where Energize comes in.
Yeah, his brother did want him to move his car earlier. Sure did. I don't know why Isaac couldn't have just moved his car and still been on his phone. Like, docked his phone, moved it into the driveway, whatever. Why are we also zooming from the car? I don't know. I mean, I go live in my car, but I'm not running a business. I'm just chatting with y'all sometimes when I'm drinking coffee and eating a donut. I don't know.
It's a slow satiation of energy increase without the crash at the end. Plus, you're getting all of the nutraceutical benefits. And so for those that have tried, my friends that have been energy drinkers, when I pop them an Energize, it's been really, really cool to see.
When I pop them in Energize, number one, why are we putting a gray box on a blue background? Because it does not pop. It does not pop at all. Also, I know he made this because it's center text. And if the graphic designer for Make Wellness made this poster, I mean, good for you for scamming Justin Prince into letting you like be their brand builder. Dear God.
Outside of a few of them, everybody has got really, really great results with the Energize and go, man, I would much rather be drinking something that's actually going to help my body at a deeper cellular level than an energy drink that's actually going to be killing your cells. And so the last
energy drinks kill your cells? I'm sorry. I don't. Every single thing he says, energy drinks do. What? Energy drinks can indeed have harmful effects on various types of cells in the body. Potentially, is this coming from, I'm on Perplexity. This is from NIH. Consumption of energy beverages associated with attenuation of arterial endothelial flow mediated dilation. Help! What does this mean? To investigate whether consumption of an energy drink will acutely impair endothelial function in young, healthy adults. Oh, what? This says epithelial cells and fibroblasts. This one says endothelial. Monster Energy and 5-Hour Energy negatively impacted cell structure and function in epithelial cells and fibroblasts. Energy drinks cause disruptions in the action of cytoskeleton networks of kidney epithelial cells, potentially affecting kidney tissue. Fibroblasts experience changes in membrane dynamics when exposed to energy drinks. Both cell types show delayed wound healing when treated with energy drinks. I mean, what do you mean you poured energy drinks on something and your wound didn't heal? Is that what that means? Research on mouse models, and again, it's not always a equal transfer when you do a test on a mouse and then you do a test on a human. It's not always the same. It's information, and sometimes the information is impactful where you move the studies up to something bigger. And yes, mice are not humans. Impact on brain cells. This is from mice. Excessive consumption of energy drinks, including sugar-free varieties, cause damage to blood vessels in the brain. That's on mice. Energy drink consumption disrupted blood vessels and increased inflammation in the brains of mice, which are early characteristics of neurodegenerative disorders like Alzheimer's disease. Increased inflammation and disrupted blood vessels, and that can be a sign of early characteristics of neurodegenerative disorders. How much did they use, though? Good question. This is from a university. This is just like a paper, though. I mean, it's just an article. It's not the research paper. The consumption of energy drinks induces blood-brain barrier dysfunction in wild-type mice can be found online here. I will link it in the chat. Sorry. I would be very hesitant, and that's good to know. I would be very hesitant to take those studies super seriously. Yeah. I'm just trying to like listen to what they're saying and say, I have questions about this, and then it's really confusing because the internet's like, here's everything, and some of it's not accurate.
Last one I'll touch on tonight is hydrate.
A study led by Texas A&M University found that some energy drinks had negative effects on cardiomyocytes, human heart cells. What's this study? I mean, obviously this is going to scare the shit out of people. This was in the animal college, though. He works on the, I mean, again, Texas A&M has one of the best veterinary programs. I mean, it has a very good veterinary program, but this, like, they grew heart cells in the laboratory, and then they exposed it to energy drinks, and then it showed an increased beat rate and other factors. So I don't know. I don't even know where the study is. Here we go. I'm just linking it so y'all can read it if you want to. I love that Amy's here to be like, okay, but that's not exactly what it means.
One of the most important things for our body, for our cells, for our skin, for everything. Remember, our skin's the largest organ in our body. Everything we put on it gets absorbed right into our blood. Let's think about that the next time we put chemicals on our body.
You mean like sunscreen? What? What? A 1.1x increase could be significant. He's a veterinarian. It's not. Yes, correct. I think they were doing tests. Yes, agree. It's different. And yes, I think I tried to say, yeah, he's from the vet school. I am a little bit nervous about him saying that because it like brings up emotions that I had when I was in Young Living. I'm still nervous. I'm still nervous to wear lotion. I'm still nervous to burn candles. I'm still nervous to, as I drink my root beer, that I'm very nervous I'm very nervous about everything still. And that is stuff I bought into when I was in Young Living. So.
But hydrate is super, super important, not one just for hydration, but specifically to pair with peptides, right? The more hydrated we can be, the better, think of the better flow of peptide we can get down in deep into that cell, right? And if we don't have a good hydrated cell, it's trying to shove a new peptide into a dried up raisin, right? It's just not as easy. That was a really good analogy right there.
I love that.
I might use that again.
The skin is so good at its job, keeping things out. Yep. YouTube's ruining my life. I see that it's putting ads in. I'm so sorry. I said every 12 minutes and it's not listening to me.
Yeah, but really that's where hydrate comes into play. I drink hydrate a couple times a day, especially on my training days, extra hot days, maybe days I know that I'm going to be out in the field or going back and forth from locations and I may not have my water bottle or something. I'm definitely making sure I'm taking hydrate. So
what? Multiple times a day? Okay, interesting.
No, overdid my couple minutes there, but that's the 6 products. Highly recommend if you haven't tried them, try them. You'll love them. That's what I got, Isaac.
Awesome. I'll take it over from here.
So Matt says I'm done, Isaac, and then Scotty's the one that's taking over, and then Matt continues to call Scotty Isaac. A lot. 22% is statistically significant, but it does nothing at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out for streams. I'm not trying to ruin people's life with ads. I'm confused about what's going on.
That was so awesome.
Sorry, dude.
No, that's all right. Isaac, that was awesome. Thank you for sharing that and giving us a little, little insight of what peptides actually are. And Matt, going into detail on the peptides, especially love your experience as someone who helps people in weight loss with injectable synthetic peptides. It's funny, as I've been talking with people, I start to recommend them. What do you recommend? And my favorites are, and it's funny, I go through all of them. I start with one and then I list off all 6 of them. And I've really had a great experience myself with them.
We'll listen. We'll listen to what he's going to say because he's about to do a false cause fallacy. We'll listen to it.
A little bit about me. So I'm 43 years old. I've been married to my wife for almost 19 years. We met at a rock show called Warped Tour in Salt Lake City. And we have 5 kids. My oldest turns 18 in 5 days on Christmas Day. And my youngest is 9. I got my 2 boys sitting in here in the van with me. But for about 13 and a half years, my full-time work has been online doing this type of work, what we're doing right here, what Isaac is doing, what Matt's doing, what I'm doing, what someone that might have invited you to this call is doing. And it's been an absolute blessing in my life. Just, long story short, my wife and I, we got married thanks to the help of the government, WIC and Medicare. We were able to get diapers and milk and eggs as we first started our family. And, that's how our life started. And we got into a place where, I always had.
I'm shaking my head because I know where he's going with this. And if you need assistance, do not feel bad about accepting assistance that the government has available for you and your family. God dang. Scotty, don't do it. My sister-in-law got me a logical fallacy book. Let's go. It's called Nonsense, I think. Oh my God, I love that. I love that. Hi, friend. How are you? We're just, listening to Scotty. Dear God, I would speed him up, but I don't know if I can.
This dream that I would have this great family, I would have a great job, a nice home, and I could provide well for my family. That was the dream when I was younger, when I was Isaac's age and Hayes' age and you guys on here that are younger. And I got married, had our first kid. And I just remember I worked 12-hour days for the first 5 years of my life. Every Saturday shift, I worked in this steel factory and I ran the CNC machine. I programmed that machine. I wrote manuals. I ran the service department. So when anything ever broke down and they're, hey, we need someone to run the equipment through the night, I was always the first one to raise my hand. I wanted every overtime shift that I could get just to take care of my family. So I had this dream that I imagined.
Get Lushy on the screen. I would, if I had my other overlay set open. I think my brain's broken. I will work on it to have the guest stream working this week.
A life where I had a great job. I would work 9 to 5 and I would be able to provide well for my family, get home, sit down and eat dinner with my family, with my wife and my kids, go kick soccer balls in the front yard. And it's just year after year, it was never that. It was me 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. My wife would leave to work at the Hilton Garden Inn every night at 3 p.m. and she would get back at 11:30. So she raised the kids in the day. I raised them at night for 5 years. So I was invited to listen to something like this when I was 29 years old. And I was, oh, that seems pretty cool. You know, the lady that was chatting, she was, you know, my first daughter was born prematurely. I incurred a few $100,000 worth of debt. And I was a bartender and I started this business helping people. And, you know, she shared that she was able to be present with her daughter that was born prematurely during that vital time of her life. And that she was slowly paying off the few $100,000 worth of medical debt. And it sparked interest in me. But I was, that's cool for her. That's awesome that that's working for her, but not for me. And I told her, you know, that's cool. You know, if anybody ever wants the products, I'll send them your way. But in all
Sir, what was the thesis of this Zoom presentation? Because I think you're off topic. Oh my God. Yes, his kids are listening to him talk about this. That's so much fun. Like, totally fun. You know what I think?
I think he's trying to, and this could be subconscious. At the very beginning of the stream, Isaac talked about him sitting in the back seat when he was 1.5 years old and his dad sitting in the front seat, Justin Prince himself, talking to someone on the phone, getting presented with his first multi-level marketing opportunity. And it seems like Scotty is trying to emulate Sir Justin Prince, whatever his name is.
Yeah, all you guys know, I was just scared. I don't think I have enough time. I'm a college dropout, so I don't know. I already work 12-hour days.
You can pivot at any time for any reason. You have the right to leave a situation at any time for every reason. So don't let someone don't let someone be mean to you and make it seem like leaving college is the lesser thing. And those of y'all who were able to finish are also incredible. Just know your boundaries and live within your boundaries that are safe for you and others. Okay? Am I a fool or does he look the same in both photos? Yeah, I think one's him flexing and one's him not flexing. And this isn't Justin Prince, this is another dude.
I have 3 little girls at home at night that I'm taking care of by myself while my wife's at work. So I don't have time for that. And, you know, and I'm not a social media person. So I could see how she could be successful, but not me. I had all of the excuses in the world.
Do you notice him posing? We'll just zoom in, you know. Can we just... different angle, right? We've got a different angle here and here. He's barely flexing here. He's super flexing here. Maybe he looks more dehydrated in the right picture. I mean, his waist looks a little bit different, but he looks like he's super flexing in the right picture, and he's not as flexing in the left picture. What did I just do?
And my third daughter was born, and it was about 18 days out, 23 days to be precise, after her birth, that the doctor bill came in, anesthesiologist bill, the Blue Cross statement from my insurance saying how much I owed for her birth. And, my first baby was born. That was all free. I was on Medicare and all of that stuff. And I was just, how am I going to pay this? And I don't know if you guys have ever felt this before, but I remember sitting in my cubicle just before 5 a.m. and I felt it was spinning around. I felt this heavy weight on my shoulder. Do I need to go back to college? But how do I go to college while I'm working a 12-hour day and go into more debt to pay for school? Do I get a second full-time job? I'm willing to work. I was just trying to weigh.
Oh my God, I didn't think about this. Amy said, why are you complaining about how expensive your kids are when they're right there? Yeah, two of his boys are in his back seat. I didn't even think about that, Amy. What a chicken nugget move.
You know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
We don't love you, but Scotty?
Those options. And it just came to me like an answered prayer. It was just God just saying, man, you have the answer. Go help people with these programs. Go build this business.
God did not tell you that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to speak for the Lord. God told you to go join a multi-level marketing company where more people lose than win. Not just more people lose. Over 99% of people don't make any money, lose money, or go into debt when they're in multi-level marketing. And you're telling me the God that he talks about, or the God that he talks about that's in the Bible, I'm not sure about the Book of Mormon, you're saying, okay, cool. The same person who flipped tables over in the temple because they were selling things in like sacred areas is going to be like, yeah, multi-level marketing on the up and up. Let's go. It doesn't seem like those stories fit in the same neighborhood. I don't know. Yep. I have financial trauma growing up with parents who told me how expensive we were. When I caught conversations of that growing up, I felt like a burden, and I don't think it was. I think obviously, in my opinion, my parents did the best they could with my parents did the best they could, and also there were times when stuff was said that ended up hurting. And those two things are not mutually exclusive. You could either have good or bad parents, or a mixture of whatever. Good parents, a mixture of bad parents, and then you could still get hurt in the process.
Sitting right in front of you. You don't have to get a second job. You don't have to go into debt. You don't have to leave your family even more. You can just do this from your phone. You can do this at night when your wife's at work. You can do it on your lunch break. And so that's where my journey began. And, I worked my butt off at that business because I wanted to be home. I wanted to see my family in the evenings. I wanted to bring my wife home from work. That was a goal for me. And so I was not only able to bring her home, but 14 months after building my business with a lot of hard work, my wife and I both walked away from our jobs. I've been a full-time dad now for 13 and a half years. So I'm here to talk to you about how to earn with this business a little bit, along with some transformations. The most important thing for me about this company and about me building a business is I need to know that the products work. And so I even loved hearing Matt talk about the importance of these bioactive precision peptides. I've seen incredible friends. My friend Robert here, he's 51 years old, absolutely crushing it. I won't read all you.
Yeah, I mean, I think some parents are, I think there's a chunk of parents who are for sure assholes and cause abuse, and it's them not doing the best they can. And I think a lot of other situations, parents are doing the best they can. I can only speak for mine. I think my parents did the best they could with what they knew at the time, and their heart was, and I know some parents' hearts are to hurt their kid because they're selfish pieces of shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. Yep.
Each of these, absolutely crushing it with, continuing on his health and fitness journey, using these peptides. He absolutely loves the fit and lean combo. And one thing, I won't read through all these, but you can just glance at the photos here. But I've had over I've had so far, I got over 50 transformation testimonials that come into my inbox. There's at least one a day that's coming in just saying, I'm down. I notched another hole in my belt. I put on these pants that haven't been able to fit for the longest time. Some even say, hey, my weight's.
I mean, not that in the economy, sometimes you can't just buy clothes that fit, but I mean, Goodwill. Just go buy something that fits. Go buy something that you feel good in. Go buy something that doesn't cause you to go into a overstimulation meltdown. Like, yeah, do I look like a potato most of the time? Sure do. Am I getting overstimulated in this? Sure am not. Sure am not. I'm just saying, life is more comfortable, and when you just say, like, look, I'm 2 sizes bigger than I was. I'm just gonna go get some pants from the thrift store and feel good and not feel awful when I sit because my pants are too tight. And if you want to go to the gym and move and have different goals, cool. In the process, like, I remember when Kat, my registered dietitian, I was like, I was telling Kat, I'm so discouraged with where I am and my shorts don't fit and like it's really frustrating. She's like, just cut the waistband, just put a few notches in it and it'll be more comfortable for you. And I did that and I was like, game changer. I didn't have to buy new shorts. And I don't know, just do what you need to. Don't have carried shame about getting a bigger clothing size.
Still the same, but I'm 2 inches off of my waist and I can see my body composition changing. So that for me is the most rewarding part so far of this business is they just continually are coming in, and that gives me full confidence in this business model.
It gives you full confidence in the business model of people potentially starving themselves to get transformation photos so that you can sell more product. So it's a weight loss product or is it a health product? Because right now, all of these are about weight. A lot of them are about weight.
And makes it a real simple model of just sharing these testimonials, sharing the videos, and people are just, for me and for the team that I'm building, are just, I want to try this. I want to try a product. So they just keep absolutely pouring in. I want to share one briefly on here. You can see this kid. Matt, his favorite is focused. This kid has a dream of, I believe it was flying airplanes or something in the future. And, it was something he would not be able to do on a certain medication for attention. And so he's just excited as a young kid that the Focus all natural product has helped him get off of medication.
Can I just ask you a question? I only want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? I'm just asking you a question. Can I ask you a question? I don't think you're qualified to teach us.
I don't think you're qualified to teach us. I don't think that we're supposed to be like accepting everything you say. And you're telling me that you're claiming your supplement can replace a prescription medication for ADHD. I will say this. There are absolutely some shitty parents in the world. I would say when I go back and I listen to how my parents talked about us, because I would say my parents were really great. I never heard my mom or my dad refer to us as, oh, that kid, oh, my kid, like that. They would always say like DC or my sister's name or my little sister's name or my brother's name or my other brother's name. Oh, please hold. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. It was impactful that we did not feel like we were just a group of people. We felt that we had we were able to retain our individuality, and that our parents didn't just lump us into like that kid. You know? I don't know. Meh, meh, meh.
And remember, we're not a prescribed drug, and it's not our peptides are not here to replace any of those things. They're just a natural way to supplement your body. But I'm seeing
you just told us that it replaced a ADHD medication. So did Matt. Matt and Scotty have made medical claims already.
incredible testimonials of people being able to get off of certain medications once in a while, losing weight, losing inches. For me, so I'm 43, guys. I was in this space where I work out every day. I follow my meal plans, and I was just stuck. And in my mind, for 6 years, I've been the same. And I guess that's what happens. I'm in my 40s now. It's just harder to lose weight. I would create all these stories in my head. I'm just working out just to keep my...
I mean, you were in Beachbody. He was in Body. So we know how those programs go. Brianna Jewell, Kat Benson, Mac Attack, a bunch of people who do commentary and break down the fluffery of Body. I am not surprised that maybe things were amok over there.
Mind right, and within the first, it was 3 weeks of using all 6 peptides together. But I'll attribute what happened right here to fit and the fit and the...
All 6 peptides together. So we can't say, oh, it was this, oh, it was this. He just said, I am going to attribute my transformation to 2, even though I was taking all 6 peptides. That's not what you do in science. That's not what you do when you test. You, change one variable at a time. And then you don't just say, okay, yeah, these variables were there, but I'm going to decide this is the one that did it. Excuse you? Excuse you? Yes, Nick is like testimonials. Yep, it's the fraudacity for me.
Lean, I dropped 9 pounds, and I was just...
Oh, wait, do I hear that in the distance? Another logical fallacy? So the quote is, he's about to say, I dropped 9 pounds, and I was just like, what is going on? And I felt so crazy. So he's doing a hasty generalization fallacy. I know, I'm like, we're not good at teaching yet. We're not good at teaching yet, but we're going to get there. I have it. I have that one. I know I have that one.
What is the hasty generalization fallacy? A hasty generalization is a generalization about a class based upon a small or poor sample. Ways people make hasty generalizations. 1. Too small of a sample. 2. Not a representative sample.
Mr. Sir, continue.
What is going on? And I felt so crazy. And I'm someone that I've always considered myself an avid napper. Every day I go to bed. I literally, the kids come home at 2:45. I throw football with them for 45 minutes, and then
we missed another one when he said, I'm gonna attribute this to that. When he said within the first, it was like 3 weeks of using all 6 peptides together, but I'll attribute what happened right here to fit. And the lean, I dropped 9 pounds. That's the... Oh, where's my...
I sleep.
Sorry, we're going to do another one. We're just going to learn tonight. It's called post hoc ergo propter hoc, but it's the false cause fallacy. Or not. You were so close, EJ. Where are you?
What is the post hoc ergo propter hoc fallacy? Post hoc ergo propter hoc is concluding that since A happened before B, A must have caused B.
There you go. We're learning shit tonight. MLM Exit! Hero! How are you? You've been talking about your website and stuff, and you for the past couple of streams.
for an hour and a half until dinner time while they go off and play with their friends. And I remember the first week just laying down out of habit for 10 years for my nap. And I just lay there and I couldn't fall asleep because I was just naturally energized, focused, and my mind just thinking about the next thing that I could work on. And
I'm still working on this. I'm still trying to get better at it. But the false cause that we just heard the speaker say on that slide, that what he was talking about when he said within the first, it was like 3 weeks of using all six peptides together, but I'll attribute what happened right here to Fit and the lean product. That was an example of false cause, or the post hoc ergo propter hoc. I know it's a mouthful. That was a example of that fallacy because the speaker, Scotty Hobbs, was attributing their weight loss solely to the peptide product without considering other factors that could have contributed to the weight loss during that period. And the hasty generalization when he said, I dropped 9 pounds, and I was like, what is going on? I felt so crazy. He was making a hasty generalization based on personal experience. He was implying that because he had this result, it's a typical or guaranteed outcome for others without considering variables like individual physiology, diet, or exercise habits. In my opinion, that's just me. That's my perspective.
In my life. So these have been an absolute game changing for me. That first before after photo there is 2.5 weeks. And then that photo on the right is 6 weeks of just hard work using Fit and Lean, and I'm just seeing my whole composition change, and it's been absolutely awesome. So I'm going to talk with you guys real quick. I know we wanted to keep it at 30.
I doubt that, and they're covering this.
Minutes. So
this is difficult for me to say. You went from this to this in 6 weeks. Maybe it's possible. I've got questions. I do have questions. I have lots of questions. I have questions. Scotty, I do. I have questions. If that happened, okay. Am I going to attribute it to the peptides? I don't know. I don't know. It looks like he's flexing, but I'm talking about the actual muscle mass here compared to what it looks like here. Yes. I've got questions that when was this actually? The posing is just awful.
Going through the compensation in 5 minutes and talk to you about how you can, what options there are for you to join, and then remind you at the end of this, if a product interests you, you want to try one out, reach.
Yeah, sorry. They don't give a crap about making sure their Zoom is visible to us. At all. They don't. They do not.
Reach out to the person that invited you here. They'll send you a link. You can get started and try it out. If you want to be an affiliate, the same thing. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about this. There's different affiliate programs out there, and the base commission for most affiliate.
This is probably the last slide we'll do, but he's gonna make claims about. Well, maybe this is just the last one. I know y'all can watch on Scotty Hobbs. He's going to say that Make Wellness affiliate, you get up to 40%. Base commission is 5 to 12% on a traditional affiliate. More you sell, the higher percentage. Same commission rate. Repeat purchases. This is a misrepresentation of affiliate marketing. Paid the same commission rate here. Sometimes there's differences in the initial purchase, or there's a promotion period for affiliates, or they'll turn it up higher based on like different times of the year and stuff like that. But I mean, you're not stuck in a commercial cult if you're a traditional affiliate. So, I mean, that's a positive too. If you refer another affiliate, no commission. Again, referring affiliates, you're putting people in the downline of somebody who is an independent contractor with Make Wellness. Non-commission rewards. Oh boy, recognition gifts and incentives. Geez. Tools and training, minimal if any. Most people know how to be an affiliate if they can learn on YouTube, or they're told what they can and cannot say. You've got allegedly robust tools, step-by-step training, blah, blah, blah. Hold on. They're just going through. Oh, I need to zoom out. Circle sales plus personal production. We can go over this later this week, or a different one. It is not anything necessarily new. They are trying to recruit on this call. That's the TLDR. They're saying that they're low-keying the MLM aspect of Make Wellness. And Make Wellness is a multi-level marketing company, which means that when you're in, you need to recruit people to actually make good money, in my opinion. They make the claim that you can be an affiliate and make good money. I am curious if that's true. From what I understand of the compensation model, I have doubts. That's my opinion. The issue with listening to Scotty and Isaac and Matt is the adulteration of science. It's the information control that happens with the representation or their presentation of what an affiliate marketing is and what affiliate marketing is in Make Wellness. They try to compare the Make Wellness affiliate side with traditional affiliate marketing, and it's different. My thesis, I guess, of what I believe about multi-level marketing is the business model is unethical. It's unethical, and because of the way that people get paid commissions. I'm not saying that selling product and someone making money off of your sales is wrong. I'm saying that it is twisty for you to make money off of somebody when they buy volume from the company, even if that person never moves that volume to a customer. If you're actually good at teaching sales, then you should have to wait, like every other sales manager on the planet has to wait 30 days after the close of the sale, after everything's been processed, for you to get paid on what you did to help your downline sell product to a customer. And so many times in MLM, it's recruit, and all these customers are warmed up market, so can you recruit them to be reps because they have to buy monthly, and like it's so much better as a rep. Once they're in, they get exposed to destructive influence. They get exposed to the BITE model of authoritarian control. They get exposed to information control, thought control, emotional control, behavioral control. And all of a sudden, you think that you're there to make money, then you're stuck in a group that you may or may not have connected with on a community level, on a religious level, on a scientific belief level. And in my opinion, more people are harmed by MLM than are helped. A few people at the top win, and the churning that happens in the mid to lower tiers, it devastates them, but also is what kind of keeps people at the top. So, I have issues with multi-level marketing. I have really big issues with health and wellness, multi-level marketing companies, Make Wellness. Woof. That's all I'm going to say. Woof. Yeah, I wanted to watch a stream because of Isaac Prince. I would love to keep more of an eye on how he is going to be pursuing the business, because it seems like his dad has big shoes, and that his dad wants this kid, Isaac, to work on filling them if he is willing to step aside and give the limelight to, his kid, who may or may not be a master distributor in Make Wellness. So I appreciate y'all being here. I hope that this week you can be compassionate with yourself, meaning think about something that you can choose to do for yourself, or recognize that it's you being compassionate towards yourself. And that's not toxic positivity. That's just, think about it. preserve and promote your emotional well-being. Hydrate. Don't forget to take your meds. And I will see you later on this week. I think there was a dog that was just in here. Oh, well. Anyways. Thanks for everything. Live chat. Thank you. Chief Science Officer. Chief Science Advisor. Thank you so much. And as our Chief Science Advisor says, toodles and oodles of noodles with doodles of poodles. All right. I'll see y'all. God dang it. Where's my outro? I'll see y'all later. Bye.